Hello golfers, Jess Frank coming to you again with the Jess Frank Golf Academy YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining me. And we're here at Deer Creek Golf Club in South Florida, Deerfield Beach, and it's raining again in August. So, you know, we all experience different weather climates all over the world, all over the country. You know, winter, and then of course, you know, here down in South Florida in August, it's always raining during the summertime. Just the price we have to pay living in this tropical paradise. So I've got a fantastic way for you to practice your golf game when it's raining out and let's say you have to be inside. So I do a lot of slow motion drills with my students, because what happens, the more you add speed, the harder it is for you to make contact consistently when you're practicing or learning the game or learning a new motion. So it's super important to do these drills, and a lot of them I do. A lot of them are hold drills too, freeze drills, hold drills. It's something that I really work on with a lot of my students. We do body motions, we do swinging with a club, and so today I just wanted to focus on that and give you the benefits of why the slow motion drills are really good and why the hold drills are really good. Position drills are really good for you to work on, and so throughout the stack and tilt system, we have the 9 positions, the P1 through P9, and so there's nothing better than practicing P1 to P9. There's so many good benefits that you can get out of this, and for instance, like just starting at P1 and just starting at your setup. So I see a lot of golfers with a lot of S-curve in their setup. So you have to get your back, so you can see the difference here. This is a big deal. When you're in an S-curve position like this, that's going to cause a lot of issues. And so that's something that I know a lot of golfers overlook immediately. Besides their grip, besides their swing, they look over, and a lot can be gained out of just having the proper posture and the proper setup at P1. Okay, I also see at P1, you know, golfers with their arms split apart, their hands back, the club face not in the right position. So let's get P1 addressed immediately before we even go on to the next step. So again, P1 would be, you know, we're gonna have a good posture. We're not gonna have the S-curve. We're not gonna be really rolled in, which I see sometimes too. We're gonna have this position here with the eyes looking down towards the ball, our arms hanging nice and relaxed. So this is something that anybody can do. You don't have to be a professional golfer, but I would say just working on your posture and your setup at P1 is super, super important. So you work on your posture setup, you can work on your grip, just to make sure your hands are in the right spot. So that's super important. And then you can also start to feel where your weight is. So at P1, we want to have, you know, about 55, 45 on the front leg here. We want to have our arms and hands, you know, pretty straight. We don't want to have a lot of bend and a lot of backwards motion there. So if we get ourselves set into this position right here, if I drew a line from my left ear down to the ground, my hands would be on that line, the club head would be slightly behind that line, my arms would be straight, I'd have a little weight on my front foot, okay, I'd have a good posture, and now I'm ready to make my swing. I'm in a good ready position. That's what you can be. You can do that and repeat that every day to practice on. So we're going to go from P1 to P2. Okay, so this is something that you can do for sure. So good posture, good setup. And we're just going to take this club from P1 to P2 right here. So you can see that this is a big position too. So when we go to P2, most golfers that I see spin the club in, get the club way inside, underneath the plane, and that puts them in a really dangerous position right off the bat. So we're going to go from P1 to P2. And also, this is just a great time to feel the left shoulder down, P1 to P2, okay? Good slow motion move here, P1 to P2, Then we can go to P3 with the club with my left arm parallel to the ground. So let's go P1 to P2 to P3, okay? So now I can really hold this position. This is something that you can work on your tilts, you can work on how your knees flex, how your knees change flex, how your arms are supposed to be straight, okay? Most of my lessons I'm giving from P3 to P8. That's the majority of my lessons until somebody can hit the ball really solid. Then we're going to go a little bit farther to P4 to P9. But so P1, P2, P3, P4 at the top of my backswing now. So now you can see in the mirror here, got great neck tilts, great tilting of my body, good arm structure. So P4 is super important, okay? P5, P6, P7 in the impact here. So I can really check my P7, where P7 is hands forward, weight on the front foot, for me my left leg, my left foot, okay? A lot of people do not get into this good spot here. Most golfers are back like this with their arms broken. So P4, P5, okay? I'm sorry. Let's go P4, P5, P6, P7, P8. This is P8 here. So again, I'm doing a lot of P3 to P8. P3 to P8. So if you can do this, P3, okay, left arm parallel to the ground, club up, good tilts, down through, okay, down through P7 to P8, P9. Okay, so that is a wonderful way for you to practice, a wonderful way for you to improve your game. So hopefully this helps. Let me know. Definitely leave comments below and just let me know if this helps your game. Take your time. Like I said, inclement weather doesn't matter. You can definitely practice your game. In fact, the rain's stopping now, so hopefully the range will open soon and we'll get back out there and working on your games, so, or working on the golfers' games. But for sure, thank you again for subscribing. Thank you again for watching. I love teaching this game. I love helping people play better golf and bring you some really good golf content that you can improve and enjoy yourself out on the golf course. So again, use these slow motion, P1 to P9. Take your time with it, no rush. You know, really get into those positions, work on those. I know they will help you. And again, I appreciate you watching, and we will see you soon. Have a great day.